Welcome to aminacademy.com. In chemistry, let us discuss about naming of non-binary ionic compounds. First, what is polyatomic ion? An ion made of two or more atoms is called polyatomic ion. For cations that take on multiple charges, typically transition metals, the charge is written using Roman numerals in a parenthesis immediately following the element's name. For example, CuNO3 twice is a copper 2 nitrate because the charge of two nitrate ions, that is one nitrate ion is NO3 minus 1 and multiplied by 2 gives minus 2. Therefore, charge of copper 2 nitrate for 2 nitrate ion is minus 2. Since the net charge of the ionic compound must be 0, therefore the copper ion has 2 positive charge. This compound is therefore copper 2 nitrate. The Roman numerals in fact show the oxidation number, but in simple ionic compounds this will always be the same as the metal's ionic charge. Here, polyatomic ion. Some polyatomic ion and its formula is given in tabular form. It's useful to name the polyatomic compounds. Here, for example, before that, some uses we can talk about. Fertilizers have potassium, nitrogen and phosphorus in a form of that dissolved easily in water so that plants can absorb them. The potassium in fertilizer is an ionic compound called potassium carbonate. The ionic compound in the fertilizer contain the nitrogen, ammonium nitrate and ammonium sulfate. The phosphorus supplied is another ionic compound, calcium hydrogen phosphate. These compounds in fertilizer are made of cation and anions in a ratio, so there is no overall charge like all other ionic compounds, but instead of ions made of a single atom, these compounds contain group of atoms that are ions. Here we will do some example problem to name some compound ion. Look at this. What is the formula for iron 3 chromate? Look at this table. The chromate have CrO4 2 negative. That means the chromate ion have 2 negative ions and ion have 3. First, we'll write that one. Ion 3 chromate. Here K2 that formula is given like ion chromate is Fe. First Fe have 3 plus and chromate have CrO 4 is minus 2. Look at here, these ions must be balanced, means here 3 and 2 LCM is 6, so we have to get it 6 ions in each, means look at here, that is Fe so we have to write Fe2 chromium O4 thrice, means look at here 3 4s are, that means here chromium have minus 2, so 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 and Fe is 3 plus and multiply with 2 is 6, so both number of ions is balanced. So this is the name of formula for the iron trichromate. Now let us do some example problems to understand this concept. Naming non-binary compounds. First, NaNO3 is sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate. Calcium OH twice, that is calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. NH4Cl, ammonium chloride. Next, MgSO4, magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate. CuSO4, copper 2 sulfate. Copper 2 sulfate. MgSO4, magnesium sulfate. Next, ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. The name is given, you have to write the formula. NH4OH. KOH, potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide. K2SO4 is potassium sulfate. Potassium sulfate. CO3, copper 2 carbonate. Copper 2 carbonate. Like this, we can name the polyatomic compounds. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.